everybody out there, and welcome back to everybody's favorite new podcast. This is Are You Garbage, the show where we sit down with your favorite comedians and find out if they grew up classy or if they grew up absolute trash. I am self-proclaimed garbage from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I am your host, H. Foley, coming at you from what my co-host described as my mom's man cave here in suburban Philadelphia. Feeling pretty good. My co-host is at an undisclosed location somewhere in the southern tip of the New Jersey coastline. Ladies and gentlemen, Kevin James Ryan, everybody.
What's up, guys? No longer a secret. North Wildwood, New Jersey, king of the fucking boardwalk. Come see me if you want a shot at the title. I'll be at the fucking Condor waiting for you. Guys, happy to be here. Thanks so much for listening. We appreciate it. If you're new to the show, please make sure you go rate, review on iTunes. Full videos up on YouTube. You can subscribe and comment there. We appreciate it. Also, the Patreon is launched, so go check that out as well.
Very nice. And, folks, I can't tell you, I can speak on behalf of Kevin and I to let you folks know how excited we are to have this incredibly special guest here on the podcast today. You love him. You wanted him. And let's take our time and go over this rap sheet right here, okay? Let's start out with, you seen him on Guy Code, you seen him on Bender, Sneaky Pete, HBO's Crashing, Fake News at Night, Feast of the Seven Fishes movie, this week at the Comedy Cellar, Funny Pains documentary about comedy. All right, he put out a special a few years ago. We recorded the special. For some reason, nobody wanted to buy it. So what did he do? He started posting the clips on YouTube. And let me fast forward to about 15 minutes ago. This young man has 1 million subscribers on YouTube. His special, the Crowdwork special, has 2.4 million views. He puts out daily video and daily content that garners millions of views, hundreds of thousands of views in a fucking clip. He has his own multimedia studio. He performs sold-out shows to sold-out crowds all over the fucking world. He's got some of the best fans in comedy, all right? He is the definition of hard work, determination, and talent all fucking rolled into one. He's one of the GOATs. He's one of the kings. He's the starting fucking quarterback. He's the prom queen and the prom king. And from what I heard right before the fucking pandemic, he was out there at Teterboro Airport price-checking Gulfstream 5s. But the big question in everybody's mind today, is he garbage? Ladies and fucking gentlemen, as I've said many a times in person, and I can't wait to do it again, give it up for the one, the only, Andrew Schultz, everybody.
Ooh. Nice. Thank you. What an intro. What an intro. So accurate.
Big
so
dog.
On point. So deserved. That's what I got to say about that intro, man.
Tell me it's true about the G5. If you start flying private, oh man, I'm gonna have a poster of you on my wall.
Yeah.
That's the next step, baby. You can't be flying commercial anymore.
Yeah, I think that's how you get the rape case. I think everybody who went G5 has a rape. Like Louis, I think, started going private. Aziz went private. Every that went private got a rape case. Or like a tranny case or something like that. Eddie probably went private jet and then went with the tranny. Yeah,
I doubt Cosby was flying commercial. Cosby was not in coach. I know that much.
He was flying fucking private in the 70s.
Yeah. 100%.
That's why you got to go clean. You got to go like Burr. Start flying helicopters everywhere.
That's right. That's a good one. The helicopter, yeah. I mean,
that could be a move for you.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm a little freaked out about the helicopters post-Kobe.
True.
I asked her about that. He was just kind of like, he's like, nah, like you gotta just look at the weather. You gotta be real strong with your convictions when it comes to the weather.
I'm amazed with that. Would either one of you ever get into a helicopter with me if I had like 3 years experience flying a helicopter?
Dude, I don't even trust you saying the word helicopter. Get the fuck out of here. No fucking way, dude.
Yeah, man, it'd be risque, dude. I'd probably take a helicopter still. Fuck it. If it's a nice day.
Yeah, why not? I mean, come on.
If it was one of the ones from Vietnam, like a Huey, I would love to fly in one of those.
Yeah, it's kind
fucking fire up the M60, start fucking laying down. That'd be pretty fun. Little Rolling Stones playing behind me. Go ahead, Kippy. I'm sorry, buddy.
No, I was talking to Verzi about flying with Burr, and he's just like, yeah, man, like, if there's one person I do trust flying a fucking helicopter, that's my boy. it's him. And I was like, I don't know if I have one of those boys.
I'd fly with you, Schultzy. Uncle Hank, I'm right there with you.
I'd never put you in danger, I promise you.
Thanks, buddy. All right, well, we have limited time with you. Again, we thank you so much for being here. This is Are You Garbage? Before we start asking you some questions to find out what the situation is, I want you to take me through growing up in the city. Now, a lot of times on the show, when we get to the city kids, it's a little bit not difficult for us, but it's hard to like get that image of how city kids grew up, because we're both trash from the suburbs, you know, fucking riding dirt bikes and construction sites and jumping creeks and all that kind of stuff. So I just want to get, before we get into the questions, is, you know, take me through how you grew up in the city. I know your family, you guys are kind of in the Union Square area mostly, right?
So, yeah, I grew up in the East Village, but we moved down there when I was like in 4th grade. So before that, I was like on Upper East Side and then Upper West Side. And yeah, I don't know. It's like, I don't have anything to compare it to, but people think like growing up in the city is so weird when I describe it to them, but I just don't understand what else there is.
Yeah.
So it's, I don't know. It's hard for me to describe it as odd. You know, I guess I'd go over to my apartment. If there was a park, your parents take you to the park to hang out. When you get old enough to go out by yourself, you just hang out on a stoop and you drink some 40s on a stoop or something like that. So maybe we didn't have, I don't know, the fucking local McDonald's or wherever you guys would hang out on the range. But like, that was what we did. We just kind of found some place outside. But
and that's good. And I want to get into that more specifically, but before we get into that, tell me, like, what did your mom and dad do growing up? Your mom, it was a dancer, correct? Or is a dancer?
My folks had a ballroom dance studio.
Kid's all fucking class. These are learned fucking people he comes from. Learned people.
Were we doing good on the cash at this point? Like, were your parents doing well, or did they start at the bottom?
No, well, I think my mom is like dirt poor from Scotland, came here, and then she becomes like the best dancer of her generation. She was like 3-time U.S. ballroom dance champion, and she was just like,
what? I didn't know that.
She's a beast, man. She's a beast. So it's like she came here, and then my dad grew up in Manhattan, and then like when he was a teenager, they moved to Jersey, to Montclair, New Jersey, and then he was in the Army, and then he got out of the Army. He was in Baltimore, and then he got into the news business. And he was like at the same news station as Oprah. And then he came up to, it's crazy. And then, matter of fact, a friend of his used to get head from Oprah.
Jesus Shut up. Dude.
Yeah.
I said this the other day. I said it on Twitter.
Yeah.
When you came through with the whole call her daddy business, when you fucking didn't go out on a date with that chick. You're like fucking Forrest Gump of modern entertainment right now. He's just in the middle of everything. My dad fucked Oprah, you know. It's crazy.
No, my dad never fucked Oprah, but a guy that he worked with said he used to get head from Oprah, and he was like, he literally said to he said to my dad once, he goes, let me tell you something. This kid is going to be a star. That's what he said.
We got the clip. Cut it, print it, fatso. Let that run.
It's too fucking funny.
That's crazy.
She's good. I'll tell you that. She's good. She's all right.
She's all right. My father said that, well, my father's like memory's gone. He's like losing all his memory. The beauty of that is like, he probably doesn't even remember telling me this. So like,
sure.
Did you say that? Like if you try to sue him for slander, he'd be like, I don't even know what happened.
Yeah, what are you talking about? That's also getting a blowjob from an early Oprah is like something you don't tell for a couple of years because you don't want anybody knowing, and then you're like, oh, never mind. I got head from Oprah.
You gotta wait to the peak of Oprah.
Yeah, that's when you drop that shit. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like the more successful you get, the better girls feel about your one night stand.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like the more that, like, if you're just some bum, they're gonna be like, man, he really tricked me out of some pussy. But like, if you start really making it, all of a sudden it was like, ooh,
it's a story, yeah.
Crazy weekend in Vegas, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're not some douchebag that said you were a doctor. So that
you're not some fucking landscaper or something that, you know, you got head behind a Wendy's.
Right, exactly. So, but yeah, so then he came up to New York and he produced the news in New York. And he did like these really cool stories. Like he did the first ever story on like hip hop music, and like with like Russell Simmons, and like he went up to the Bronx and like Grandmaster Flash and all these guys. Like he did this really cool shit, and he did a story on my mom, and then they just started dating, and then, you know, I I became me. And then he started working with my mom and like basically running the dance studio from like the managerial side. And they just taught partner dance. It was really cool. And they just did some great stuff. And they're like the perfect example of like you just do something good and then good things end up happening for you. Like they literally just like preserved certain dance forms that weren't popular, but like my dad just thought that they were beautiful. My mom thought they were beautiful. They didn't want them to die. So like swing was one of them. Like he was like, my dad will get written out of the history books with swing, but like the swing resurgence is because of my dad.
What? In the 90s, you mean?
Yeah, like so literally he went up to this club, I think it was called the Cotton Club in like Harlem, and they were going, and he would go because there was this dance, and he would see like no kids were there dancing swing, and he was asking the guy and girl who put it on, this all black couple, he's like, what's happening to the dance? Like, why isn't it being passed on to the next generation? And they were just like, yeah, the youth doesn't care. So like he like asked this guy who was one of the original Savoy dancers, like from the Savoy Ballroom or whatever. Maybe it was a Savoy Ballroom. And
I don't even know what that is. So that's
Foley's never been in a ballroom, so.
But in a ball pit.
A lot better than the Cotton Club, I think.
Yeah, it's a little nicer than the Cotton Club. It's not in Harlem.
So they just like, he was like, hey, can you just teach this dance to some of our teachers? We'd like to just like keep this going. And my parents would put on these like swing dances, like at random like restaurants and shit like that, just creating a place for people to go out and like partner dance since they were teaching lessons. And then swing exploded. Like it exploded.
That shit was hot for a while.
It was huge in LA too.
There was a thing called West Coast Swing in LA. There was that movie Swingers where it's and the style of swing that my parents taught and that was taught in my parents' school by these like swing legends ends up becoming the big style, and none of the other studios taught that style. So everyone came there. It was like the perfect example of like, yo, just do things for the right reason and then you'll get rewarded monetarily.
Yeah.
Jesus.
And I just remember going to the studio and there'd be like fucking 40 people in every single room, and the studio got bigger, and it was like, what a crazy thing.
So we're talking about classy people here, and I like that. But this is the one thing I want to know.
I don't know if they're like classy people. Like, so my mom is like
well, immigrants can go either way. We found out
a real Scottish woman from like the hood outside Glasgow. Like if I say her neighborhood to Scottish people, they're like, oh, like real rough shit, dog. Yeah. And then my dad's probably on the little like bougier stuff.
We found out this show is called Are You Garbage or Were You Raised by Immigrant Parents sometimes. So it's like the same, it's the same thing.
Right.
Before we get into the questions, I just want to know, take me on a typical night, as specific as possible. Now, when you say the East Village, so you're what, 35, 36?
36 years old. Yeah.
So you're 12, 13, mid-90s, right?
Yeah. Does that make sense? Yeah, 83. I was born in 83.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the East Village in the fucking 90s, you're 12, 13 years old. You're obviously not going out with your parents. What are you and your boys doing? Like, are you guys hopping the train? Are you going out to fucking Coney Island?
Not leaving the city. 12, 13 is early, man. I'm trying to think, like, 12, 13, maybe I wonder if we were even going to play pool. We're probably just going to see a movie. What we did was, I forget the exact age of this, but we figured out how to sneak into my local movie theater.
Here we go.
Local movie theater had like this back, both of them, there's one on 11th and 3rd, and the other one was on 12th and 2nd. And both of them had this back entrance. So if we got one person to buy a ticket, we could go in and then sneak in the rest of us through the side entrance. And then we figured out how to use like all the back places where they like put the garbage, you know, like they clean out the movie theaters and then they go through that little exit sign. You know, when you're in a movie theater and there's like an exit sign right next to the screen. And you're like, it's there, like what we did. And we found out like how to kind of like get through. So we just watched movies. I think that was around that age. That's like middle school, right? Middle school, something like that. But yeah, it was boring. You don't do anything as a kid in the city, you know, like my private school friends, they weren't even doing a lot of drugs or anything by then. And then like, it's a weird age, 12, 13. You're not doing anything in the city.
Yeah, I picture
crazy.
I picture like Basketball Diaries. That's what I picture you guys all.
High school though. High school shit gets crazy. High school.
Really?
That's when you see the kids start fucking with drugs, and then like the private school kids, like they realize their parents don't really care about them that much, so they start like everything up and hoping to get attention. So they're throwing parties at their house. And then all the hood kids are coming to the parties to sell them the weed, and they're stealing from the house. And then
It's like a Law and Order episode.
bro, I would have private school friends of mine that would call me and specifically they'd be like, yo, do you think you could bring your black friends? We got this fight uptown and we just but they say my black friend, then like don't bring you. You might be able to fight, you might be able to fight. But if you just bring the black guys, they'll be intimidated and then this won't change.
Yeah. Don't bring Tommy with you.
Yeah. We need your meal.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I love that.
Different times, man. Definitely different times.
It's crazy because, like, from suburban kids to think of having, especially the fucking East Village, having that as your backyard.
Crazy, dude.
It blows our minds. And I'm sure, the opposite.
But, dude, you know what it is? It's like you have all this freedom because you can walk around and there's all this shit going on around, but you can't do any of the shit. So it's like, when you're in the suburbs, you walk around your cul-de-sac and there's nothing to do. And I have better shit to look at, but it's actually worse because I'm just looking at all the shit I'm not allowed to do yet.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm just as bored and people are having fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now they say like the most crime happens in areas where like you're like there's relative poverty, where it's like the poor people live right next to the rich people.
Mm-hmm.
Poor people see how poor they are. Yeah. You know what I mean? But like in Haiti, you're not stealing because you're like, oh yeah, that guy's poor too. So it's like that's what it was. So yeah, we got an earlier start, probably around like 17, 18. We probably started going to bars and clubs and that kind of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Earlier years, you're just fucking bored. You're playing video games. You're doing nothing. You're trying to like tap your cable box to get channel 35. That was like the porn channel.
We were doing the same things.
That was one of my questions too.
Oh yeah, dude. I mean, like my mom fucked up, like classic, like poor immigrant thing. The second she got some money, she just got the cable package with everything. She just went everything, right?
What?
My mom did weird flexes with her money. Like the second they started to make money, my mom got a cleaning lady to come 3 days a week.
Whoo, she might be garbage.
But because that's her thing is like, of all the ways you could spend your money, right? Like you could like develop like trusts. You could find different ways. My mom was like, I don't want to vacuum. Like that's what I don't want to do laundry ever again. Sure. I don't want to vacuum ever again. 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Like I just smelled like fresh laundry at school every single day.
At least she spaced it out. I like the fact that she spaced it out because it would have been real trashy if she had them come 3 days in a row.
Yeah.
And then fucking Thursday to Sunday, you guys are fucking struggling.
Yeah, dude.
All right, perfect.
Yeah, that was it.
So there's a bit of a new money aspect. That's
interesting.
My mom is pure new money. Like,
yeah, so was my dad, dude. It was the same way.
Yeah, and my dad is more like, my dad is like end of money. So like, dad's family had money back in like the 1800s.
Sure, yeah.
Jesus.
And like that money slowly evaporated. Like my dad's family business was called auto typists, and there were typewriters.
Mm-hmm.
So my grandfather and like my great grandfather, I think we're in the typewriter business. So like basically you're just seeing the end, right?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like falling apart. But rich people don't stop acting like they're rich.
Yes.
No, not at all. Not at all, dude. They got to keep up appearances, man. Especially Manhattan or New York. You got to keep up fucking appearances.
I remember my girl telling me like her grandparents, like they were broke by the time that they were like dead pretty much. But they made maybe like they had like $150,000. They like gave away 100,000 of that 150,000 to charity because that's what rich people did. Like,
so they had to show, yeah.
They would rather front like they had money than have people.
Wow.
So your dad's not like driving around the city in his own limousine, like driving and then hopping into the back when he pulls up to a light.
My dad wasn't part of the generation with like money. It was part of the end of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that legacy kind of stuck through.
Not with him. Like he has zero ego, zero any of that kind of stuff. Like he's one of 6 kids. You know what I mean? Like he actually like enlisted instead of like, you know, fake. Like he couldn't get into the army.
Sure.
And he had flat feet or what everybody else in the family probably did.
Asthma or something, yeah.
Exactly. So it's like, no, he's a real one about it. But it just is interesting to see that like kind of downward trend, you know?
Okay.
the opposite. Like she's like on the come up. So she's like, what can you do with money? Cleaning ladies.
Yeah, for sure. Dude, this is how.
What do you do with money? He's like, save it. It goes away.
Yeah. That shit goes, dog. Yeah, balance your savings account every month. You know what I mean? Reconcile that shit.
I think we need to donate this to a museum. Yeah, right. We're getting a new whirlpool. What are you talking about? I love it. All right, so that's a pretty good dynamic. That's good info. So that kind of gives us a lot to work with here. I want to start the Are You Garbage questions in the house with your mom from Scotland. What kind of soap would you guys use in the shower? Did you have like a bottle of like
bar soap, Irish soap, like
Irish Spring?
Or something like that, like cheap shit. Like you have to understand, like Scottish people are cheap.
Yeah, aren't they like the cheapest? Like
they're cheapest. But here's like you have to understand. Like we moved into the dance studio, so we had a 4,000 square foot loft.
Jesus.
Right, that was a dance studio, and my mom like tricked the people in the building because this is down in the East Village where you had to be an artist to buy it. So my mom's like, yeah, I teach dance lessons. And they're like, oh, they'll have like one person in there every once in a while, not fucking like 80 people at a time running up and down, using the elevator, breaking shit, leaving the stairwell, so everybody in the building fucking hated us. The business did well, and then we moved in. So we had this place. But of course, my mom is like Irish Spring support, Head and Shoulders. I didn't have anything in my refrigerator my entire life. We ate every single meal was delivery. My mom does not know how to cook to save her fucking life.
Really?
The red sauce. I'm telling you, you can't imagine it. It's just like.
That's pretty trashy. So like no snacks in the house growing up? No nothing?
I mean, maybe fruit roll-ups if I really leaned in and picked them. Like we had cereal boxes, right? But it was every meal was ordered in. Chili, I would make the chili and the canned chili if I was hungry for like a snack. But there wasn't like, I remember going to like people's houses and like you go over there and the moms are like making you sandwiches and shit. And I'm
like, what the fuck?
I literally, when I first met Italian people, I was like, my mom not love me? Like, I literally didn't understand it. I was like, I know what's going on. Like, I thought my mom loved me, but then these Italian moms, they just feed you and they give you drinks and snacks. And there was a cabinet that had like all the snacks.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, dude, Italian moms run a tight fucking ship, dude.
Pantry. Dude, I had a buddy of mine growing up. His name was Derek Yadgaroff, Jewish kid. They had a fucking pantry. There was a whole door you opened up. It was like a walk-in closet. Just like granola bars and snacks and chewy bars and all this other shit. And I'd just go in there. I'd open it. I'd look through it. And I'd just close it. It was like looking at some Instagram models, like, pictures.
I got to get the fuck out of here.
I wouldn't even take anything. I didn't know what to do, but it was just amazing that it existed.
Dude, I remember the first time I went to my buddy's house, same thing. They were new money. His dad was a construction worker. There was really no money there. We found out at the end when that train crashed. But they opened up, dude, I remember opening up his pantry door. It was a walk-in, and he had fruit roll-ups, fruit by the foot, and Gushers. I was like, dude, this is like aisle 9 at the fucking at Whole Foods. Oh, yeah. It was fucking clean living, dude.
Trifecta, bro. That is the trifecta.
Man. Love a good pantry. Damn.
He's painting a picture, man. So with that being said, I want to work backwards a little bit. Yeah. All right. As far as the Are You Garbage questions. Have you ever taken a full-size pillow on an airplane?
Oh.
Definitely not.
Okay. That's fucking trash. Yeah. That's bargain. That's a bargain ticket right there. That's a middle seat. If you're walking on a fucking plane with a full-size pillow, you're getting in a middle seat.
That's crazy. No.
Okay. While we're still on, when you travel, will you buy a meal like in the terminal and then take it on the plane and eat it?
Yes.
You'll eat anything. Like if you get like a burger, you'll take a burger on the plane and eat it.
No, because so here's the thing. This is the reason why I do it. I usually wouldn't. I just eat whatever the fuck is on the plane. Mm-hmm. Like I've been trying to not eat like bread and refined sugar because it makes me kind of constipated, and also I'm vain and like I get to stay in better shape without working out as much.
Sure.
So you can't do that on the plane. Everything on the plane is like a version of nuts.
Yeah.
Cola or something like bread, whatever. So I'm like, fuck it, let me just get some Asian shit while I'm in the airport, like something with rice and like chicken or whatever.
Okay.
I'll do it 100%. I'll bring it on the plane without a doubt.
Okay.
Speaking of constipation, will you shit on an airplane?
I will shit in any location.
Really?
I can shit anywhere. I prefer
Wow.
to shit on an airplane. I enjoy it. I look forward to it. If I have to take a shit before we're about to take off, I hold it so I can shit on the airplane.
Yeah, there's part of you that's crazy. You do have this like you do have a fucking wild side to you.
I love that.
Some would say that's garbage. I'm like that too. I can shit anywhere. I don't even care about the putting the paper. Do you put the toilet paper on the seat or any of that bullshit?
I'm not gay. Bro, I wipe the bowl so I can go cheek to bowl.
Yeah, I'll do that. It's not
comfortable for me unless I'm cheek to bowl. I have to feel my skin touching the bowl.
Yeah, I gotta spread my butthole out. Get a nice poopy going.
Definitely that option.
Very interesting.
All right, so you take your shoes off on the plane.
Depends.
Depends on what. This could be a good gauge.
It's how long the flight is, and it's also how tight the sneaker is. Like, my feet will swell up on a fucking plane.
Yeah.
So if I got a tight sneaker, yeah, I'll do it. But if I'm wearing some loose shit with the laces undone, I'll rock it for a couple hours.
But you'll keep them underneath the seat like a gentleman. You're not like flaunting your feet around.
Oh, no, I'm not. No. That being said, actually, no. You know how I sit on planes? This is what I do. I put one foot in between the armrests in front of me, and then the other foot in between the armrests in front of me.
That is garbage.
That's garbage, Schultz.
I'm at the gyno, baby. That's what okay? I need my pap smear.
Dude, that is trash, dude.
If you were behind Kevin, he would fucking lose it.
Oh, dude, you got to bump my foot down. If I bang into your elbow, it's staying there until you do something about it.
Oh, my God. I can't look at you the same anymore, Schultz. I can't look at you the same.
Weak, okay?
Wow.
I think you're weak. And also, gender is not an issue to me. If you're a woman and I bump the elbow and you come back, you have to nudge my foot off of the armrest, and then I'll let you have it. But I got to see if you have – I got to see if you're balls.
This guy is nuts.
That's my fucking seat rest.
I like that. I like that.
I put the foot up there before we take off so middle seat knows what's going on.
Has anyone ever been like, what the fuck are you doing?
All the time.
Right.
I weirdly feel entitled to it because I'm tall. So I'm just like, it's so uncomfortable for me back here. Like, you should know that I'm going to try to stretch out somewhere.
Sure. Yeah, terrible rationalization, but I get it.
I don't know. For me, it's like I'm suffering. And, like, I actually really resent when I feel like shorter people take the bigger leg room or, like, exit seat. Like, I don't think that should be allowed in a lot of ways. I know you're supposed to, like, you know, it's a meritocracy and everybody's willing to pay more money. They should be able to access it. Yada, yada. I don't think it should be allowed. I don't think it should be allowed.
I don't know. I like it. If you buy the seat, you buy the seat. That's what I like.
Go up front, you poor fuck.
Yeah, that's the problem. That's poor person's first class right there.
But it's not. It's like you're spending $15 more than me. I would have spent the money too, asshole. It's just,
if I could have got there. Yeah.
It checks in 3 days before the flight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, just give me that. I need that. I require that.
Foley has to reserve his seatbelt extenders before he gets on the plane.
Yeah, that happened. That happened once, man. That was so embarrassing.
Bro, you got to cut that shit out. Cut that fat shit out. Man.
I'm working on it. It was double embarrassing because I was in the place where you might have to do something if something happens to open the door.
You were the hero aisle.
And I was in the hero aisle and I needed a seat extender. And the guy came up and he was like, "Hey man, listen, if you need a seat extender, you can't be in the hero aisle. All right, we don't want you. We don't want you clogging up the doorway, fatty." So not only did they move, they had to ask 2 in-shape guys to be in the hero seat. And like some fucking Boy Scout in the back, he's like, "I have no problem doing it." And then I had to get up with my girlfriend, go sit in his seat. And then the guy came back a couple minutes later and handed me the seatbelt extender.
Dude.
Holy shit. Now, do you think they were worried at all if you were the first person that jumped out, that other people would like jump on top of you like you were the boat?
Quick, get on his neck.
They're hanging on to me like Leo in the Titanic.
Dude, that's the most tragic. I would have cried if I saw that in real time. That's terrible.
This is how garbage I am. The second that they got that snack card out, I was fucking double fisting Cheetos 2 seconds later.
Yeah. Jesus
All right.
Christ.
Let me ask you this. What is the most expensive pair of sweatpants that you currently own? Because that's class to me.
I usually get my sweatpants when I have an Ame pair of sweatpants. That's probably pretty expensive. I don't
What's
know.
it called?
Ame de, what is it, Leon or something like that?
I don't even know what the fuck that is.
Holy shit, that sounds like some fucking Illuminati shit. I like it.
Let me look.
If I don't know what it is, Foley definitely doesn't know what it is. Let's put it that way.
It's Ame Leon Doré. It sounds fancy. The guy's from fucking Queens. It's like
Okay.
But it's like a fancy streetwear brand. I'm gonna try and see how much.
They can't be more than $300.
No.
No. Okay.
I think probably 100 and change, maybe.
That for a high end. I mean, for a high end sweatpants, that's what they're going for.
At most,
sounds
200.
pretty expensive to me.
At most 200. But you have to understand, like, I get most of my sweatpants when I'm in Portland and I go to the Nike employee store.
Ooh, yeah.
So if I'm doing shows in Portland, I hit the Nike employee store. It's 40% off everything in the store.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't buy the Nike tracksuits or whatever. I'm getting it half off. That's what I'm flying
Schultz is hitting the outlets.
Essentially. The thing about the Nike employee store is it's all the new shit.
But don't you have to have an in, or can you just get in? You got an in.
You need an in, but it's pretty.
Yeah.
Come on, he's got an in. What are you talking about? He's wearing $200 pair of sweatpants.
This is my city, okay? Even if it's my city, okay?
All right, I got one. This is something me and Foley were talking about the other day.
Guys,
if you had to go to like an event, you know what I mean? You were going to a First Holy Communion or something along the lines, and you had to wear a sports jersey.
Okay.
What is the classiest and least classy sports jersey out of like a football jersey, a basketball jersey, to not wear to a sporting event? You got to put it on. What's the trashiest one?
Starting first.
Oh, no. What's the worst one to wear to a...
Yeah.
Yes. Not a sporting event.
The event? Oh,
no.
But without a doubt, fucking Knicks jersey. Like basketball jersey is the worst.
You
and
think?
The best, like you could actually wear... Bro, what else?
You said the opposite.
I say the opposite.
Hold on.
I'll wear a Sixers jersey to a wedding.
A baseball jersey has buttons. You could argue that it's somewhat fancy.
I'll give you that. I'll give you that. I'll give you the buttons. The buttons, you got a button up right there. That's a button up. That's a button up. That's a fully functional button up.
So I would say the fanciest, without a doubt, is a rugby jersey because it's like
that's a sweater. They're called sweaters, I think, right?
It's got a collar. Yeah. Like I would wear that out. I'd wear that to me like my girl's parents or something like that.
Yeah.
That's
okay.
Easy. But basketball jersey has got to be the worst thing to wear to anything.
I don't know. I feel like there's no point in time you should ever be wearing like a football jersey to anything that's not a football game. You ever see just a dude eating dinner in a football jersey? That's not at a nice restaurant, I guarantee you that.
Like a Rams jersey? That's fucking garbage.
Yeah, especially if he's not in the city that he's living in, you know what I mean?
Yeah, dude, you can't even make football jerseys look cool. Like
no, because they got the elastic on the arms. It looks like you got fucking shoulder pads on.
Yeah, dude. You can only wear a football jersey if you're that guy. Like, you have to be that guy's jersey. Like, if you're wearing a football jersey, you should have been playing football recently.
Yes.
100%.
Yes, that's my only point.
That's pretty bad. No, I've never had a football jersey, I don't think. I'll fuck with a little basketball jersey every now and again. Though.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. All right.
Growing up, did your family ever have sherbet?
Yeah, probably.
That's trashy. Did you guys have beans? Did your mom ever make you beans for breakfast? That's a big Scottish thing. Baked beans for breakfast.
Nah, I honestly don't remember her making us breakfast, really.
Dude, that's bad. If you're doing takeout breakfast, that's fucking
She's doing
trash.
Takeout breakfast?
I don't know about takeout, but like my dad would go out and he'd get like a pound cake and some bagels. Or like We'd have cereal there that we could eat. I'm telling you, there wasn't food in my house growing up, but not because my parents didn't have money. It was just like they were busy doing other shit. Like, my mom never learned the rules to having money. That's a generational wealth thing where they're like, have different types of silverware and have nice folded cloths and like all these little things that rich people need to do with their money to like prove that they're actually rich to each other. My mom never learned that, so she didn't care about it, so she didn't value it. Like, my mom didn't care about having a nice car. She's like, well, just get the thing where we could put enough stuff where we could go to the beach.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So she's like,
it's functional.
Was like, exactly. She treated cars like she was like a Hasidic Jew. She's like, just get me a fucking Toyota Sienna, you know, and then we could put the most things in it, and then we could go to the beach.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like my dad once asked my mom, Toyota Corolla that I was given by my cousin. My cousin gave it to me. White Toyota Corolla.
Ooh, that's a tough look on a Corolla. A white Corolla is bad news.
That's pretty trashy.
Oh, no. Drove it across America. It was free. Drove it across America. I land at my school. I dropped my friends off that drove across America with me. As I'm exiting their driveway, slam into a boulder. I drove 3,000 miles without as much as like denting the car a little bit, right? On the way out of their driveway. Ooh!
Jesus Christ. Talk about bad fucking luck.
Bad news. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
All right. This is fun. I like this.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's a good time, man.
All right. So now obviously you got your own spot. Or do you live with your girl or no?
Yeah.
You live with your lady. Do you have laundry in-house in the building, or do you do drop-off service?
In-house.
Or pick-up service? You got one in the unit?
Yep.
Woo! Damn, that's fucking clean.
This guy's
living.
rich. This guy's a Kennedy. Holy shit.
I had that for a
How
little
much
bit,
cash
dude.
you got on you right now? Let's quit screwing around.
Schultz,
my next question is, what's the PIN number?
What's the PIN number on the card?
I need the last 4 digits of your social and your mother's maiden name. That's what I need.
Now, in my place, I have a place in Gramercy that does not have laundry in unit.
Okay.
Back.
Huh.
But laundry in the building. You got to go downstairs.
That's a saving grace a little bit. Not that many people use it. It's not like you're at like the fucking coin-op place humping laundry and with a bunch of, housewives.
And it's got a nice credit card thing that you put in, but not for your credit card, but like, it's
like
nice. It's a little bit more fancy.
Yeah, they're clean living.
You're not pumping quarters like a jerk off.
There we go.
I got a question for you.
Talk to me.
In your place now, because I know it's a different situation growing up. In your place now is the big question on Are You Garbage? Where do you keep your ketchup and where do you keep your syrup?
Because growing up, the syrup was in the fridge and the ketchup might have been in the fridge too.
All right, that's one out of 2. It should be open bottle of ketchup's in the refrigerator, and an open bottle of syrup is left in the cabinet.
I agree with
you.
I leave the syrup out. Ketchup is a doozy, but I try to leave almost all condiments out. Maybe barbecue sauce I keep in there.
Yeah, you got to keep a cold barbecue sauce. You need a cold barbecue sauce.
If you have butter in the house, where do you keep the butter? You keep it in the fridge? You keep it out on the counter?
No, this is class. The butter's outside the fridge, dude. It's on the counter.
No, that's garbage. That's garbage, dog. Garbage.
What do you think about that, Kevin?
Garbage.
No, dude, that's
garbage. If Schultz does it, that's it. That's a staple right now.
Buddy.
I'll tell you. Garbage people have a fear of things going bad. So they put everything in the fridge when it doesn't have to be. Class. People have a little container that they cover the butter with, and they just leave it on the counter because they want that butter ready to be sliced and put on top of a piece of bread at a moment's notice, not some frozen fucking block that you got to like mash into the bagel and cut through half the bagel to get it. you leave the butter out. It's not even a question. It's not even a question.
No, that's no. Okay.
Hang the gavel. The
Have
judge
you ever been
has
to a nice
spoken.
restaurant with butter?
It's different though. But at night. All right. So this is my thing. You can keep it out. You want to be. Listen. I grew up with the glass thing with the top and the butter in there. I grew up with that. But the butter sleeps in the fridge. It's got to sleep in the fridge. You can't leave the butter out overnight for a week.
Honestly, dude, I have no fucking clue, bro. If my girl puts it back in the fridge, she does. I have no clue. Every time I see her using butter, it's out of the fridge. So I assume it's always there. I've never taken it out. I've never put it back in. So
Okay.
I'm not exactly sure. I assume you leave it out if it's pure class. But I do not know. I do not know. Actually, can I tell you what I think it is?
Yeah.
This is what I think it is.
Go ahead.
I think you have one piece of butter in the outside thing, and then the rest of the butter stays in the fridge.
Sure. Yeah, you better
And
not have
you only put the piece that's in the outside thing. It could be half a stick. I think that's what it is.
Okay.
That's my suspicion.
Okay. I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
That's all I got for you, Schultz. Kippy, you got any more questions?
I think I got one or two more real quick here. I'm still baffled by that feet on the armrest on the plane. That still fucking baffles my mind. Family vacation. Where would you guys go on family vacations?
Anything to improve. Anywhere that I would bully my family into going to places with good surfing, because I grew up surfing, weirdly enough. So
I didn't know
I'd be
that.
like, yo, don't we want to go to Costa Rica? It's sick. All the family vacations usually revolved around my hobbies, like surfing or skateboarding or that kind of shit like that. But yeah.
Okay. All right.
My mother hated that. She's like, here I am, first time in my life, that's it. I got to go watch this fucking kid surf.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I got to say, after the butter thing and just that argument that you put forth through it, you're all class in my book. And I do have one more question I want to hit you with. And I know is going to be a yes to all of it. It's just going to put it over the top that Schultz is all class. Have you ever dated any of the following? You ready?
Okay.
A model.
Yes.
An actor.
Yes.
A professional singer.
Define professional. Open mic singer, I'll give you. Something like that.
Okay.
Like wants to be aspiring singer, sure.
Okay.
Okay. That's all class in my book, Kippy.
Yeah, clean living. I don't know. He's got a couple of blemishes in the file, but
overall, we think you're all class, Schultz. Thank you so much for sitting in with this. Is there anything you want the folks out there to know that they might not know, which I doubt it, but anything you want to let them know anyway?
I'm comfortable. I'm comfortable with whatever your guys' assessment is. If it's trash, if it's class, either way, I'm honored to be judged by you guys. I love you. I wish you the best of luck with this, man, and I can't wait to get back into the clubs and do some shows with you guys soon.
Thanks again, guys. Everybody, make sure you check out Andrew Schultz. He's all over just about everywhere you could possibly think of. This guy is there. If you don't already know, which I'm sure you do, that's why you listen to this. Check him out. The King, Andrew Schultz. Thank you, buddy.
All right, guys. Best of luck with this.
Hey, everybody out there, and welcome back to everybody's new favorite podcast, Are You Garbage? I'm your host, H. Foley. Sitting to my immediate left is the fucking brains behind the operation. He's the Tony Montoya of the podcasting world. He put this whole thing together. My number one, ladies and gentlemen, going to hit you with a little bit of business, Kevin Ryan, everybody. Kippy, tell them what they need to know.
I'm excited and offended by that intro. Happy to be here, everybody. Real quick, thanks for tuning in. Thanks to everybody that left reviews and shared and everything like that. We really appreciate it. Thank you.
Awesome. We are going to get to the game in a minute, but first I want to introduce our guest this week. Super excited to have him here. Ladies and gentlemen, check this out. Ready? This guy has not only been on the Late Show once, but he's been in it twice. Once with David Letterman, once with Stephen Colbert. He's been on Conan. He's been on Last Comic Standing. This guy's got a fucking Comedy Central half hour. He's going to be on the new season of The Last OG. He's got a brand new show on Sirius called Celebrate, and went to the Combine in the NFL last year. Broke every fucking record. Told him to fucking stick it. I'm staying with comedy. Ladies and gentlemen, Sean Donnelly.
Yeah.
The big dog's in the building.
Happy to be here, fellas.
Buddy, that is a resume.
The only question is he garbage?
Am I garbage?
And I say, I've been thinking about this all morning. I say no.
Sounds like a long day for you.
Is there a
We're going to play a game. We're going to play
yeah,
a
I
game.
know.
at
Is
the
there a
end.
situation where somebody turns out not to be garbage?
Yeah, for sure. For
Okay,
sure.
okay.
Yeah.
So far in this endeavor, no. We had Mike Cannon. We had Nate McIntosh.
I saw Mike's-
Canadian garbage.
But Nate grew up as garbage, no longer garbage.
Exactly.
So like
Okay.
you can phase out of garbage, you can turn to garbage. You know
Okay.
what I mean? But like I'm not sure. I want to know what you think. If you think you are, because growing on paper, you got a couple of blemishes. You know what I mean?
Here's the thing.
On paper,
He's old school Irish. You're an old school. We think we're Irish. This guy's fucking Irish.
I am pretty,
hold on.
but I'm. You know,
You got Long Island.
Long Island.
That's
yeah.
a fucking. I mean, dude, that's red flag. Long Island. Like I understand there's nice.
Sir, we got one on the radar. This guy's from Long Island. He ain't one of us.
But
Long Island.
what about your attempt to escape where you're
Yes,
from?
Yeah, of
yes,
course.
yes,
Okay, okay,
yes,
okay,
yes,
okay.
yes, yes.
I don't think I'm not garbage anymore. I still have garbage qualities, but like growing up, we were pretty trashy.
Yeah,
I'm garbage.
He's still
I'm
through it.
still.
I'm sneezing my hand, wipe my hand on my sweatpants garbage.
See, that's more Irish than you. You are shanty Irish.
Yeah.
They call
These are daddy people.
Wait, so let me ask you this. So
Sure, but
you're-
like blue collar as well.
Blue collar as well, yeah.
upbringing. Yeah.
My dad was a jail guard at Rikers Island. Does that?
I don't know. That's fucking badass.
Probably never used moisturizer once in his life.
Never. No, not even.
yeah.
No way.
I was
and
thinking-
I've only used it maybe 3 times.
And every time you felt like a lady.
I'm like, what is this? A spa day?
I gotta go to confession.
What is it? My birthday? What's going on here?
Yeah, Sean's putting lotion on now.
I had the Donnelly boys using hairspray. His mother must be so embarrassed.
Yeah, that makes sense. I come from a place where it'd be like weird to use lotion and weird to go to therapy.
Sure.
And now I do both. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
yeah,
you can't escape. Or you try to escape.
You
it, I
try
guess?
to. I get. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Like I have a lot of family members and a lot of people I grew up with that just leaned the fuck into it, and they're like, this is what I am. Like, there's
Yes.
no, you know what I mean? I'm joining the fucking union. I'm getting a show house, you know, like all that shit.
I was an inch away
I
from
know.
being that dude. I was that dude, and then I kind of.
Once you find comedy.
still are. I guess you can't. If you escape your background totally, I think you're kind of a piece of shit. Do you know what I mean?
Yes,
like,
of course.
If you cut your,
If you cut it off completely,
Oh, of course,
and you're
yeah.
one of those people that like takes
Unless
dialect
you have,
classes
like,
to get rid of your accent.
What'd you say?
Whatever are you talking about,
Yeah,
Mr.
what-
Donnelly?
One of these people that just gets rid of whatever accent they have. where
Oh
they're from,
my,
like-
that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, so I feel like that can if you're shaking everything from your past, you don't you
Sure.
kind of don't deserve.
That's.
to have good
I don't
things
think
happening.
I shook everything. I think
Unless you have like a sorry to interrupt you, but unless you have like a sleeper's background, you know what I mean, something like that.
Yeah, you really.
You know what I mean? If you're fucking,
Have you ever killed a guy with a hot dog cart? Yeah, you can shoot for the stars
Yeah,
there, pal.
Julia Roberts from Sleeping with the Enemy had a reason to fucking change her accent and move to Charlestown.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sure.
Just Affleck from The Town,
Yeah.
just robbing banks.
Dude, I was reminded. Speaking of accents, but we were in Philly. Philly has, is known for their Philly, Long Island.
It's all the same. Yeah.
We
Yeah.
should talk about that though. What do you think's the trashiest?
Boston's tough, but it's always like the outskirts.
Staten Island is pretty garbagey.
Staten Island's tough.
And I was born
Staten
there.
Island's different than New York.
the accent, but I mean, it's like Manhattan.
Oh,
the
you mean-
Manhattanites don't have the accent.
No,
You know what I mean? It's
and
the
also-
outer like. But same with Philly. Like if you grew up in Center City, you don't really have that thick. It's like Northeast,
I don't
Delco. It's like the surround. It's always like the the more impoverished surrounding areas.
Yeah, and that's Long Island too. The farther you go out on Long Island, the
thicker.
more.
Yeah.
The more you know what
That's
comes
like,
out.
dude,
if
that's
I
another world out there sometimes.
Dude, I was out there once, and this actually makes no sense. I was at a Burger King in like Setauket or like whatever it was called, like way out
That's
east.
not the social echelon. It's not like you went to the fucking museum.
Yeah, you aren't at the plaza, dude.
But
Come
even
on.
but what happened was the girl behind the counter had like what sounded like a southern accent. Like it was that.
Dude, it gets that thick.
It gets that thick.
I used to have it really bad. It's gotten way better since I moved up here, and I just.
What he's doing?
What he's doing later? He's going down there, like over on Street Road, 2 for 1. You call it. It's all night long.
My
you do
6-year-old
it.
niece, will say something sometimes, and I'll literally just be like, ugh.
But people used to come up to me and go, "What part of the South are you from?" I used to work. Yeah, when I worked at
I get it.
Macy's in
That's
Center
like
City.
racist. That's
I was saying the N-word a bunch. No, they would. And people were like, "What part? Where are you from?" I'm like, "Philadelphia." They're like, "No, originally." I'm like, "No, Philadelphia." And they're like, "Oh, I thought you were from the South." It's got like a weird drawl to it.
It does have a weird drawl to it.
But this one time we were walking down the street in Philly. We were down there doing shows, and remember what the little girls
doing shoes.
doing shows? Yeah.
Doing shows. And
When I go
shit.
back,
Busted
yeah,
smokes,
it's like you
doing shoes.
start dropping your R's. You know what I mean? Hanging your A's. So we were down there, and the girl was talking. She was walking in front of us. She goes, "Hey, mom, remember when we? Yo, mom, it was yo, mom. Remember when we went to the aquarium and saw the hippo poop in the water?" And I was like, "What?" I was like, "You need to be the mayor of Philadelphia right now. That's the fucking trap." Yay, mom.
Yay, mom.
Yay, mom.
See, Long Island, if you have it, it's how you say where you're from. So, like, for me, like,
Where are you from in Long Island?
well,
by
no,
the
I
way?
mean just saying Long Island.
Oh, Long
so
Island.
you say
Long
Long
Island.
Island, you
Long
say
Island.
as one word, then
Long
you're from
Island.
Long Island.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Philadelphia. People say Philadelphia. The Philadelphia Eagles.
Oh, do they really?
Philadelphia Eagles. It's all mumbled together.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eagles. The
Eagles.
I'm from Nassau County. I'm from by like.
I found this out last night. Nassau County is the nice one, right? There's Nassau.
Yes.
I was talking about this the other night with somebody. There's Nassau and Suffolk.
Yeah, but Suffolk, put it this way, Suffolk is so bad that Hamptons wants to break free from Suffolk like it's Quebec. And it's,
Trying to shake
the Hamptons wants to be their own county because of how shitty Suffolk
they
is.
should. I mean, they probably put all the money into it. They're,
Well,
you
the
know.
Suffolk cops are like the second highest paid cops in the country. or
Because
something
of
like
the
that.
Hamptons?
Because of the Hamptons, yeah.
Wow.
It's pretty crazy. So if you're like in the Hamptons, you're like either somebody who's from somewhere else and your family owns a house out there.
Sure.
But if you're from Suffolk, you are Suffolk.
You're
like,
trapped.
yeah,
You're
yeah. There's nice areas,
Of course.
Yeah, but like most of the time, it's like. It's a thing, man, and it's also like when I go out into the clubs out there, I'm like, this is part of me. Like you know it.
Well,
Like,
Seinfeld says,
Not
no
a
matter
yes.
how big he's like, it's every part of yourself you hate looking right back at you.
yes,
Not
Yeah.
attractive people.
No.
Yeah, but I also like I find I embrace it a little bit because I went to the brokerage once. One of the first times I like closed there, like headline there, and I was talking to the girls after it, and I was like, I am so attracted.
I know.
Oh, dude, if you go to the road sometimes and there's just like a trashy bartender, I'm like, you're everything I thought I could ever get, ever. Like you are like as of now you've gotten better. You're like, oh, but like that's the top of the tank when if you're just like a roofer or a plumber, you're living in Long Island.
You want to take her out of there. You want to give her.
You
want to
get Janine or fucking
lift us
Catherine.
up
Yeah.
where we belong.
You're a Bruce Springsteen song.
Exactly. You're like, if I could get her, if I could get Jamie down there, I'd have to be behind the bar at the pub.
Oh my
That's
God.
like, if you get a hot bartender when you live in a small town, that's it.
I had a hardcore crush on the
Knock her
bartender in
up?
my neighborhood.
Oh, of course.
And she's gorgeous, and
Yeah.
she's so cool. And I like for years, my early 20s, I was like, I'm in love with you. I'm like in my head, I'm like, oh my God, I want to marry this bartender.
Dude, we used to go to the pub. It was the pub, in
Yeah.
our hometown after like we got out of college and stuff, and like it's like where the locals go.
Yeah.
And every like year there would be like a new fucking smoke show small town girl in there, fucking slinging you Bud Lights all night long, and every time
Wearing like a tight referee's uniform.
oh
whatever the fuck it was.
God.
Hey, how
bad.
you doing, sweetie? And you're like, oh.
You'd be like,
Just a smoke show. Tan. Probably got a kid. The whole the works.
Yeah. It's got a townhouse a couple towns over.
Yeah, everything's got a green light
But
on.
everybody be like, they'd be like, yo, who's hooking up with you? I heard Johnny hooked up with Tina. You know what I mean? You're like, shit, fucking Johnny got it.
Those
You know what
girls
I mean?
love the assholes. You're never.
So
you're
do
the guy.
I.
If you're the guy.
yes, they do.
Yeah.
If you're the guy sitting there at the bar being all sweet, falling in love with her,
you're the mark.
Yeah, you're gonna see her fucking blowing some dude.
You know
in
what
the
you are?
fucking
You're the
IROC-Z in
dude at the
back.
strip club without the lap dances.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Sorry to
again?
interrupt you, but you know what I'm
No.
saying? Like, you're the dude. It's basically the strip club dynamic without you actually getting lap dances.
Yes.
Because you're there. I knew guys like that. We used to go to this place, Croxley's.
That's garbage. Crocs. I don't know. I've never been there.
Well, it was supposed to be.
I can smell
That's
it,
how
though.
you know
I
it's
can
garbage, because
yeah.
it was supposed to be fancy. Like, it was one of those bars.
There's
One of
trying.
the first bars in my neighborhood that had all, like, 100 taps or whatever
Yeah.
it was.
Oh, yeah,
And we're
yeah,
like, we
yeah.
go to the fancy bar. Like,
Yeah.
I bet
I'm
you
gonna,
their fries.
I'm gonna get a lager tonight.
I bet
So
you-
we would go. Sorry, we would go there, And there was dudes. I was never that with the girl that I liked there. I would go there with my friends, but there was guys that would just come to hang out with the girl.
Yeah,
bartenders,
local, like the
and
barflies.
They almost thght they were in like.
They were in. I'm in. I'm gonna go. Yeah.
That happens there definitely, and that why the only difference between that and a stripper is I shouldn't say that, but
I know. I mean, in that guy's head, he's going for the affection, and she's like, "Oh, I'm gonna, how's work, Tommy, or whatever," and she plays along with it to get the gauge because they break those girls off, pretty hefty. Those guys that are trying. At least I used to.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Yeah. You think you're like, she's never gotten 10 before. Nah,
that's for you, honey. That's for you.
I had a good week. Don't worry about it.
Always asking her about her kid. Hey, how's Timmy doing? Here's a 20.
Now, let me ask you this. Do you go back and go to that bar?
Yeah, we will. We will.
See guys.
And you see the kids. It's like kids I grew up with. They're still in there. You know what I mean? And every time
you
do
it in your overcoat and have like the limo waiting
pull the car around, will you?
This is where I came from, Johnny. This is part of me. I got out and I never looked back.
But I'll still go back, from time to time. Like if my friends are in town, I'm like, oh, let's go there to grab, drinks or whatever.
I'll go there and see. You'll see a lot of different people, but then you'll see some of the same crew, like the guy who went to jail and then came. That kind of thing.
Yeah.
I know one.
Shout out to Vinny.
Yeah. It's like one of those kind of guys. But then it's also a thing where I'm like, what I did when I was like 22. Well, you probably guys probably the same thing. Like I tried to leave as quickly as possible.
Oh, I tried. Yeah.
But the older I get, the more I'm like, the more I go back and I'm like, oh, I wish I didn't leave. Like it's one of those kind of things.
There's
you get like nostalgic for it.
For sure.
Yeah.
I also think it's like the kind of the simplicity of it. You know what I mean? Because comedy's like a hard thing, and you're constantly. It feels like you got a gun to your head all the time. And I go back and I see fucking Vinny just still sitting there, fucking slugging a shot of J-Mo and a Yingling and smoking a cig, and I'm like. Man, if I was doing that for the past 10 years, sign me up.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Nothing but screen doors and time. Fucking just chilling. I get that too. I never thought about that I was like running away. I guess I was.
Yeah,
I think I
sure.
did it like Long Island's lame. I'm moving to the city. I'm moving to New York City. It's gonna be better. But then when you get to New York City and you meet everybody from all over, first off, you meet people that are like you
sure,
guys.
yeah.
But then you meet a lot of people that like don't. Being from around here, like, and I mean all the East Coast.
The East Coast, the Northeast,
for
sure.
a certain type of person, dude. Because when you go on the road for comedy, I'm like, some people are just like, you talk too fast. I don't know who you are. I can't. I was in Des Moines, Iowa. I might as well have been from Mars. Mars.
Yeah.
They were like, what the fuck is your problem?
I know.
Like, you know what I mean?
I know.
Where are you
I also
from?
refer to it, I'm like, oh, that guy gets it. That guy gets it. Like, I can sit there, I can talk to him. He gets it. He gets it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's easy. Like, there's no like, what the fuck is this guy talking about?
Just
he gets it.
regular guys that like,
yeah.
Guys that like, put off therapy for a couple of years.
A lot of emotional drinking issues, that kind of stuff. Regular guy.
A lot of pent up shit.
Yeah. So an Irish Catholic guy with a drinking problem is
exactly.
What
Yeah, pretty much.
It's really what you're pegging us for.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. This is the three of us sit around here.
You're like, this guy's pretty cool.
He's got a good head on his shoulders. He gets it.
We didn't talk about our feelings once.
No, dude, it's totally fucking true.
I think the older I get, the more that makes me more like, would I move back to Long Island? I actually thought of that. My mom's getting older. I'm like, would I move back there? Mm-hmm. Would it be a change? Because now
I've talked about it with you. Yeah.
This is the change of pace would be going back because I'm so used to being in Brooklyn and Manhattan, and I realized it's changed me for the better. I think I do believe that
for sure. Of course, it opens up your eyes a little bit.
Absolutely, gives you more experiences. You don't realize how like your thinking was before you left.
You have no clue.
You don't know, and then when you go back, you're like, oh. And then now I'm like, well, do I want to go back because it's comfortable? Do you know what I mean? But I'm not going to. But
I understand what you mean. Yeah. It's like it's like an early retirement a little bit. You're like, I can check out a little bit. I can check out 25% and just cruise a little bit.
That's exactly it.
Yeah,
exactly.
But I mean, if you could still maintain a solid career, if you get you're a headliner, if you get to a headliner status, I don't see anything wrong with that.
You can pick your. You can pick your days in the city. Hey, I'm coming in. I'm going to do. I'm in here Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or whatever. And kind of line up where you can get your work done and get the fuck out of there.
But I still have this mindset of like, I have to be doing spots every night of the week.
Sure.
But then what kind of changes when it becomes the headliner job, whatever it is. It's like, well, you don't have to. You can mix it up. You don't have to be just doing like random bar shows and whatever clubs I'm
Sure,
you know,
yeah,
that
of
kind
course,
of thing.
of
Yeah.
course.
So like
You can pick and choose a little more.
But I'm like, if I fall off for 4 days,
Well,
I'm done.
Dude,
I'm
a
done.
A lot of
You know,
comics have
2
that.
days.
I think even Irish
Yeah.
Catholic. I
Ready to
think it's
kill
even
myself.
it's even deeper. It's
The
like more
guilt
ingrained
thing,
in us because it's the
yeah.
guilt thing. It's like, dude, the guilt gets you terrible. The
Yeah.
Catholic guilt. And then it's also like that blue collar mentality. It's like I don't think my dad ever took a vacation ever. It's like you
Yeah.
fucking work, and if you're not working, he would like be like, "Yeah, fucking Johnny's on vacation. Can you fucking believe that guy?" I'm like, "Well, okay, never
Yeah.
take a fucking vacation, I guess. Otherwise, I'm a pussy."
Yeah,
we went on like 2 vacations when I was a kid. Just,
Yeah.
like Florida and like Hershey, Pennsylvania. Like,
Oh my god.
That's pretty funny. That's a question on the game I have this week. That's a question I have on the game this week.
Vacation at Hershey, PA.
Well,
Oh,
think about it
yeah.
from Long Island. It's a little different. I mean,
What?
compared to,
There's no beach. There's
but I'm saying our perspective. There's an amusement park. I'm saying our perspective of it.
big chocolate fans, huh?
The Donnellys love their sauce, baby. Love the syrup.
Real big Reese's family. I couldn't check it into. I stayed at a hotel in Hershey, PA.
Quit bragging. Oh, have you?
Easy,
Fucking
Big Shaq.
Rockefeller over here. A couple of weeks ago, went for the big convention in town.
I wanted to say about those shitty bars, though. The one thing that they do always have that's amazing, they got a fucking nice fried sampler. I'll tell you
Yeah,
that
their
right
menus
now.
Yes!
are good. Dude, a chicken finger
Oh
basket
my.
from a regional pub. Forget about it.
It's fantastic.
The marinara sauce they have with those mozzarella sticks at those places, I don't know. It must have been cooking for years.
They
That's
know
the
just
depth
how
of
to
the
fry
flavor.
everything. That's what it is.
Yeah.
The guy, there's some miserable ex-con in the
Miserable
back.
fat guy
the
comes
back.
out. He's sweating. He's wiping himself
Yeah.
off and wipes his hands.
Complaining about the boss.
Yeah.
Fucking Charlie's got me working a double again. It's fucking cocksucker.
And he's done that
I don't
thing.
care anymore.
He's fried that food 1,000 times.
Oh, yeah. Did you work in kitchens growing up?
No, I didn't.
Never, yeah.
No, I did not, and I kind of regret that. I don't think I'd be able to have been a server. I would have lost my mind.
Yeah.
The way I used to have.
Yeah, you had a short fuse and you take disrespect.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. He's like,
This kid, folks, if you don't know, this kid's got an itchy trigger.
this guy's looking for a reason.
And doesn't hide it well. You see the flush get in his face? Look out!
Dude, sometimes somebody will like bump. We'll be at a bar. Somebody will bump into him, and like I'm just making this up, but like as a as an example, someone will like just casually like hit his elbow or something. Goes like I'll be like, oh, I'm sorry. He's like, yeah, no problem. No, it's fine. The guy's like 2 seconds. What's that guy's fucking problem? Like, I'm in. Here we
What
go.
a psycho.
No, I have my things I get mad. You know what I
It's
get
like
mad
this.
at now?
Yeah.
I get mad at you're good. I don't like you're good.
Oh, after
When I go, I'll say sorry, and
Oh,
they'll
they
go,
go, "Oh,
you're
you're
good.
good."
And a couple of times when I'm feeling myself, I'll go, yeah, no, I'm good. I just said sorry. Mm-hmm. And then I'll
That's
just
what it
yell-
is. He's gotta get that itch. He's gotta scratch that itch and get that last line.
Psycho.
Oh no, I know I'm good. You're
Yeah.
like, all right, buddy, relax.
yeah. But it's like, why'd you say that?
Of course.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Why'd you
yeah,
say
yeah.
you're good? I didn't say I'm not good. I just said,
See, that's
excuse
Jesus
me.
fucking Christ.
We get Dr.
Joe
Phil in
Pesci,
here.
take it easy, will you?
Like, I never dug a hole before.
Finally, the kid didn't mean nothing by it. He's a little kid. Take it easy.
I thought you said you were okay, Spike.
No, I thought you said you're good, Donnelly. I'm sorry. No, you're good, Sean.
I get mad at myself if I bump into somebody or if somebody bumps into me, I instantly go, I'm sorry. Instead of saying, excuse me. I get
Yeah.
mad at myself because I feel like a pussy. Why am I apologizing when we both bumped into each other by accident?
Yes,
But you are a
I'm the
pussy.
I
same
hate
way.
that. I know. And if they don't say anything, yesterday I swear to God, I almost fucking beat up these 2 teenagers. I went to the
That was not going to be the conclusion of that story, but continue. There's no way you're beating up Tua anything.
All right, I almost got beat up by 2 teenagers.
All right, better. Okay.
Well, I would get killed by teenagers.
Oh, yeah.
But still, you go down swinging. You still take a testicle or an eyeball out or something like that. You little fucker. I went to the juice place, and this kid fucking...
Got apple.
This kid gets his juice, and he drops it as soon as he gets it. Like a teenager, like an 18-year-old kid. All over the floor. Gets all over the floor. He doesn't really... He's like, shit, man. He's like, he says, my bad to the guy. I got it all over my leg. He doesn't fucking say anything to me. He doesn't say, yo, I'm sorry, man, excuse me, or nothing like that.
Yeah.
So as I'm walking
Idiot
out, I'm like,
freaking kid.
as I'm walking out loudly, I'm like, this fucking pussy. And they didn't follow me out or anything.
You,
Oh, yeah, they were real pussy.
I was ready to go.
They would have clunked your fucking head together. What are you talking about?
I don't think so, man. Some
nah.
of these kids out in Queens, they're fucking soft. They're all skinny and soft. You don't realize how aggressive we are as full grown males.
You don't know what vibe you're giving off.
Sure. I also don't view myself. I mean, it's a common trope.
Well,
but
not
I don't
you.
view
I mean,
myself. Yeah.
normal guy.
I I mean, not huge pussies, Kevin. Yeah, I don't view myself as an adult. I have to do that sometimes. I'll be like, oh, like I am a man. I'm a man.
Yes.
Getting married, Kevin. When I say my wife, and now I'm like, that's weird. I can't say.
Strange,
it.
right?
And I like wrestle with it on stage. I was like, yo, my wife, and I'm like. And then I'm having this like breakdown on stage in my head. I'm
You're
like,
bored
my
out all of a
wife.
sudden.
Yeah, exactly.
My wife.
Yeah.
I did that once too, where there was a whole group of teenagers, and I was walking. They were like going they were on the wrong side, and I just barreled through them.
Yeah.
And they were
but in your head,
screaming.
they're on the wrong side. So you're going, I got to make this right a little bit.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. They're on the wrong side.
And I turn around and they're screaming at me to come back, and I just waved and kept.
Yeah, they ain't gonna do shit.
No,
Kids get freaked out. Did you ever see like a dad go after a kid?
Oh yeah,
it's fucking
yeah.
frightening. No
Sure.
matter how big the kid is, the kid's always fucking taken off guard because it's fucking some 45-year-old psycho.
I saw my
fucking
dad go
coming
after
out.
a couple of kids,
Yeah?
a couple of teenagers. Yeah. He was a
Really?
lunatic. Yeah, he's a lunatic. I mean, he's a fucking full blown crazy person. I remember he goes, "You want to be a fucking?" Well, my neighbor like beat up my brother. So he was like 5 years older than him or something. Maybe my brother was like 12 or something. This kid was like 16 or 17.
And he beat up your brother.
And he like hurt. Like he
What?
Yeah, he
So
did something.
that's not crazy. He was right.
I know, but to do it in like the middle of the street, like you want to be fucking tough, I'll beat up you and you fought, like screaming. Had the whole family.
And
out.
nothing happened, or what
No,
happened?
yeah. My dad was like the family was shitting themselves. Like, dude, he was walking. And I remember being like, my mother's go, get inside, Kevin, get inside. And I'm like, oh god. And we are fucking full blown garbage. It was very
Man.
It was very Goodfellas when she goes go inside.
Yeah.
And he goes across the street.
Shot in
My
Long
mo-
Island.
Well,
That was in Long Island, yeah.
Long Island. So my mom's like, Kevin, go inside. And my dad's just walking through the front yard. And I'm like, well, that ain't good. I know what he's doing. I'm old enough to know he's going to fuck somebody up.
See, the thing is, my dad was a really funny, friendly guy, but he was super intimidating. He almost got.
I've seen pictures. Yeah,
You've
he's
seen
like
pictures
he's like a more intimidating you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he used to get into. I used to watch him get into fights, but it would never.
What? Really?
It would
Where?
never get into an actual fight.
Oh, but like yeah.
But he would. But like, all right, one time he would go to OTB.
trash. All right. Another
Donnelly,
layer of the
come on,
onion.
man.
The
I
Donnelly
got
onion.
$20 on you not being garbage. What are you doing to me? OTB. I hope that's some dermatologist center or something like that.
So yeah.
Someplace nice where you guys got.
It's oysters.
Yeah.
No, it's off track betting. And anyway. But he wasn't. But anyway, I always try to qualify. He wouldn't spend like our mortgage. He would spend like
Sure,
$2.
what-
Whatever it was. But anyway, it was right next to like where the mafia spot was, like the soccer
strategically
club.
placed.
It was right next door to the soccer club that was like all these like either wannabe mafia guys or like
Sure, yeah.
or like actually connected guys. So one day he's at the OTB. I went to go pick him up because I had his car and I was using it. And
What did he drive?
A 91 Buick LeSabre.
Wow.
Yeah, and then I inherited it. I had it after he was done with it, and it was a fantastic car. You touch the wheel and you make a right turn.
Whipping work, Sean Donnelly, the high school story. Just doing donuts in
It
the
was
parking
a
lot.
fucking boat.
Boat,
It was
yeah,
insane.
yeah, yeah.
I miss those cars.
They're fantastic.
Yeah.
The big engines, and I had a Kia Rio after it, and I felt like one of my balls was gone. And I'm not like a meathead when it comes to cars, but I was
But when
really like
you're used to the big boat.
the Kia Rio. If you had
Was that the SUV? Or
if
was
you had
that...
if you had the AC on and the radio, it would go slow. The car would go slow. What'd you say? No,
that's
no.
like the little one?
The little one.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
such a piece of shit car. Anyway, so he's at OTB. So my dad goes to make a bet. I walk in while he's walking back to his spot, and some like mafia dude, like whatever, one of the mafia guys took his spot, and he goes, "You're in my spot." He goes, "You're in my chair, my spot," and he goes, "Tough, fuck you," and he goes, "What are you kidding me? Are you serious?" And then he kind of got it, like my dad kind of got into it with him. And then the guy's buddy was standing next to him. He goes, "Kick his ass, Sonny." And he goes, my dad goes, "Your name's Sonny?"
What are you gonna do, Sonny?
That's what he said. He goes, "What are you gonna do, Sonny?"
Yeah,
and they
yeah.
go, "Come on, son."
Yeah, that's not worth
then
it. Yeah,
It
yeah.
dissolved it, whatever.
Sure, yeah,
and then he went to go see a movie once, and then some guy behind us was talking to the girl he was with for like, and the guy was probably in his like 40s, and my dad was probably like 50 something, and the guy was talking throughout. Movies are a big deal for me because of how me and my dad treat it. Like, like you don't talk at the movies, or you're a fucking asshole. And so all through the previews, the guy was talking, and then all through the credits, and I could see my dad just boiling, like just waiting for this guy to be talking during the actual movie.
Just waiting for the first dialogue, and then
and then he goes. He just from his seat, he looks back. He goes, "Hey, can you shut up, please? Shut the fuck up." And then he goes, "You." And then the guy goes, "You shut the fuck up." And he goes, "Hey, if I knew you were gonna stand over here, if you were gonna talk, I would just move my seat." And the guy was like, "Fucking fuck you," whatever it was. And the guy, my dad stands up. He's not even that big of a guy. He's like 5'9".
Yeah.
He stands up and
Was he? I thought he was like 6'9".
No,
photographs.
no, he looks big, right?
Yeah.
He stands up over the guy and goes, "No, fuck you!" And the guy grabs the girl and slinks away. It was weird because if you met him, you'd be like, "He's a nice, funny guy."
Of course, I mean,
You got a cherry Coke in your hand and some milk.
Oh yeah.
What were you seeing? Do you remember?
I think it was
Mrs. Doubtfire or
I don't think it was
something? Something real innocent?
I don't think it was Godfather. It was probably it was some kind of But we used to go to like Lethal Weapon 2. I saw Patsy Kensiden's boobs when I was like 12 years old. It was exciting. He hated crowds. Well, this is like kind of a trashy thing. So one time,
my dad too. My dad hates.
He couldn't stand it, and I was like 10 years old, and I wanted to get Chuck Taylor Converse. So he took me to Roosevelt Field Mall. He walked in. It must have been like a holiday. Sea of people, just a sea of heads. He looks at the thing. He turns bright red. He goes. He takes $20. He throws it at me. He goes, "I'll meet you in the car." I was 10 years old, and I was like terrified. I'm like, I don't know how to do this.
I don't know what to do. I don't know how to navigate.
I have no idea where I'm going.
Yeah.
And I did it, but I was like,
Well, that's why I also think I'm afraid every.
That's social anxiety.
Yeah.
You know that, right?
He
just didn't know how to. My dad, same thing. Just doesn't know how to deal with it.
Yes.
Or doesn't know what to call it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think I'm afraid of every social. In my head, every outcome of a situation could end in a fight.
Oh, you really think that?
Yeah. Well, because the guy, I just watched my dad be like, "Well, this is what I'm going to fight you now," and I'm
that
like,
was the result.
"Oh, well, I think every guy is him. Like that's the normal guy." So I'm like,
I'm expecting.
if I say somebody cuts in front of me in line, if I say something, I'm like, "Oh, I have to be able to fight. Like I have to fight. I have to be ready to fight because that's the insanity that I was fucking brought up in.
How many times did it end up being a fight?
I mean, not anymore. But yeah. I mean, in college.
I think the only fights I ever got in were like, I don't even think I saw my dad in a.
Either
I never saw him in a fight.
Either did I. Yeah.
That's a traumatizing thing.
To see him in a fight?
Yeah, dude. I see those videos sometimes of like football fans getting in fights at the stands.
Oh my god!
And like some dad getting like
kicked
out of him
pulled
in
3
front
rows
of his
down
kid.
Or something. Yeah.
Dude, the kid's just like, "Ah!"
Yeah, that's
Dude,
brutal.
Scarred for life.
His dad shouldn't have been a pussy. What do you want? His dad should have fucking worked the bag a little bit. You know what I mean?
Get a couple training days in there. My only fights I get into were drunk fights.
Drunk fights.
So I don't get into fights anymore.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Off the sauce.
Off the sauce.
Are you?
Yeah, well, kind of. Yeah, pretty much.
That's a no.
But no,
that's an Irish yes.
Like I'm still drinking. Yeah, I'm still drinking here and there, but I haven't had beer in forever. I don't drink beer anymore.
What do you have when you have a cocktail?
I'll have like it's such a weird thing. I'll have a seltzer and a shot of whiskey.
Wow.
Separate.
That's a guy trying to drown some just drown some demons.
I'm trying to write a novel.
Fucking Cuddy Stark. Cuddy Stark with a soda back. Yikes.
3 cutties and a tall boy.
This guy's having a good time.
I figure I'm not drinking beer. I might as well get to the point.
Holy
What's the point of bullshit? We're here for business. Did you ever see? We talk about the order in what's the movie with Casey Affleck?
Gone, Baby, Gone. You just did it, yeah.
Yeah, when did you ever see Gone, Baby, Gone?
I never saw it.
Oh my god.
It's super depressing, right? It's like insanely.
Guy who was an alcoholic for a long time was off the sauce, and then something happens in the movie where it's like, all right, this is like fuck it time. He makes an order.
He orders at the bar. He goes 3 cutties and a tall boy, and like you just feel. I'm like, oh, that's a great order, dude.
Probably hasn't had it in like 20 years.
He's been ordering that in his dreams for the past 20 years, and he doesn't even look at the bartender. Just puts up his hand, 3 cutties and a tall boy, and you feel the fucking alcoholic shiver in your bones. Yeah, I love it.
That's fantastic.
All right, let's get into the game here, gang.
Let's hop.
A little bit of that Are You garbage.
Yeah.
All right, Sean, we're going to ask you a series of questions. Okay, to determine
I'm excited.
whether or not you are trash. Now, as I said, I think you're not. Oh, just up the top, just a little
Sure.
pre-buffer here. Some things I bet he doesn't do. You don't eat in the subway.
No.
Oh, that's
no.
a fucking no.
You don't buy food in the subway.
Well, what do you mean?
You get a chorizo every once in a while?
No.
I
I thought you meant I went to a Burger King that was in a Subway.
Oh, like in the
It's actually near here. It was on 34th.
Yeah, 34th. Yeah, Herald Square. Yeah.
And that's technically in the subway station.
Sure,
so
yeah.
It's downstairs. It's kind of nice.
It's not bad.
Yeah, little oasis in a
It's
sea,
like,
in a sea of people.
it's like a speakeasy for fat people.
You got to say a secret code at the door.
Is that a bit? That's a bit.
No,
It's a
I should
speakeasy
say
for
that.
fat people.
What's the password? Triglycerides. Come on in.
Yeah, what's the best one? No more arteries.
No, that is a good
Is
piece of business.
Lipitor here? I'm a friend of Crestor's. Come on in.
Oh, that's good.
But I will not buy food in the subway. No.
And I imagine your mom ran a tight household. I imagine clean, tight when you were a kid.
My mom was a secret hoarder. So the
I was
main,
going to say
wow,
secret whore.
the
I was
main-
like, Jesus
no,
Christ.
no, I would never say that. I'm Irish Catholic.
I know,
Crazy?
yeah.
I don't think you should have said that.
I know. 3 cutties and a tall boy, huh?
So we had the main part of the house was spick and span, right? But I don't know if I can even say spick and span anymore, right? That's a thing?
Oh, that's not bad.
Is that a racist thing?
I don't know.
Whatever. I don't know why I
Yeah.
stopped.
I'm not sure.
But
I would say
our
no.
our attic and our basement was filled with stuff.
It's so funny, man.
Yeah.
I know so many relatives that as they got older became hoarders on the low, but like not like fucking 50 dead cats and shit like that.
No, but just like holding on to things that they don't need to.
Yes.
I think it's an emotional thing. And
Yes.
my dad died.
Yeah,
my
for
dad
sure.
died a long time ago, so I think it's part.
It's
part
part of
of
kind
it.
of, yeah.
Because it wasn't as bad when I was younger.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Never had liquid soap growing up. I imagine you were an Irish Spring or a
We were
Dial guy.
we were dial.
Dude, that stuff. I used it like 2 weeks ago when I was at my parents' house.
The hand soap?
Oh,
Or
no,
bar
the
soap?
fucking
bar.
yellow bar.
The
Dude,
yellow bar.
it is. It smells great, but
Dude,
it is bad for your
yeah.
skin.
Yeah.
Oh
and
my god.
We were the white one. Well, Jergens? No, there was a white.
Jergens.
There was
That's
a
fancy
Dove?
face
It's
soap.
probably Dove. You
No,
probably
it
had
wasn't Dove. It was fucking tough.
It was probably
I
white
ended up,
tile.
dude, after it looked like a cinder block after it got wet a couple times, the cracks and
yeah,
shit in the
it gets
bars.
black.
Oh,
That was like
which one
brutal.
that?
I forget what it was, but it was not fucking.
We were like dial through. I think the whole time I was growing up was
dial.
I don't think there was one
Washcloth or
deviation.
just hand?
Washcloth.
Wow.
No.
One washcloth for the family. Everybody had their own.
Oh no.
I thought he was gonna hit you.
No, but to be honest, I think it was like washcloth when I was younger, but then like it became hand when I got when
when you get older.
When I got to my teenage my
I know what you
formidable
mean,
years.
yeah.
What about now? Your loofah, right? The little spot scrunchie?
I'm
Oh,
yeah.
Man, where were those things? Those
I still
things
do bar, so straight to flesh.
Really? Do you?
Yeah.
Oh my
Well, I'm not sharing it with anybody.
Got a chain on in the shower.
You're Leota when they find
Yeah,
out.
Jimmy! The Lufthansa heist.
AM radio playing. You got one of those AM radios in the shower.
Hanging
If
around
you had
the-
one of those. Those things were great.
The yellow ones, the waterproof
Oh
ones.
man, a radio in the shower. Talk about getting the day started.
We had one of those. We
98.6.
definitely had one of those.
Yeah.
Fucking high class over there. What was the name of your? What was the name of which supermarket you guys go to?
King Cullen.
That sounds trashy, but that's big up here, right? We didn't have
not
them.
anymore. It
King
was
Cohen.
King Cullen. There's probably
Sounds like the big drug dealer in the neighborhood. Going to King Cullen's place, get a job.
Whenever the neighborhood needed money, we went to King
Sounds like,
Cullen.
sounds like a Jewish superhero.
No, it was. I think there might have been a few of them, but it was. One
I've heard the name before a bunch. King
I think
Cullen.
it was left over from like the 50s, that kind of
Gotcha.
thing. You know. So I think it's still. It might. Is it not King Cullen anymore? It might be a different name, but it's still
yeah.
the place is still there.
Yeah, those companies always. Those people do good. That family in your town that had the
the
grocery
grocery store families do well for
Yes,
themselves.
and then all of
Yeah.
a sudden, fucking 20 years, they got 12 stores. They sell it to ShopRite for fucking 2.6 mil. And you could have fucking banged her in high school, but you didn't because she had a big nose, and now she's fucking locked up with some ice on her hand.
I feel like that's pretty detailed.
Yeah, shout out to
That
Stephanie.
happened. That happened.
Stephanie Lazada, I still love you.
Lazada, that's a good hot chick. High school. There she was, Stephanie Lazada, just as I remember her.
All right, go.
I
for it,
got
Fatty.
one. Here we go. Are you garbage? Sean Donnelly, our guest. That was a great talking up front. That was awesome, by the way.
Oh, cool.
It was fun times. But question for you: have you or any member of your family ever been a member of a studio audience?
I got a very similar one
Yes,
to that too.
absolutely.
Where?
This might shut down the test right now.
Wait, hold on. Hello, garbage? Sean's here. You want to talk to him? Yeah. It's garbage for you on the bed.
Hello, garbage. I was a member of the Ricky Lake Studio.
Courage! I need mustard for this sandwich. Don't they give you a sandwich and like a half a Snickers and a warm Coke?
It's not jail. I don't.
Your dad was there.
Eat your fruit cup.
It was like me and, to be honest, it was we kind of went as half a goof, but we still
Sure.
went, man.
Yeah.
Your family.
No, it was me and my friends.
Oh, okay.
But you said me or a member of my
Yeah,
family.
you said me or a member of your
True,
family.
true,
Yeah.
true,
And
I mean,
then,
that's not what they did in Hershey.
no. The rest of my family, I don't know. Maybe my sisters were in the. Yeah, my sisters probably were on some show, but I don't know what it was.
I gotta piggyback on that one. That we anyone in your family ever interviewed on the local news?
We saw him coming out of the house there. I knew he was no good.
He ran right behind it, King Cullens.
I'll tell you.
King Cullen or King
There was
Cullen?
a robbery, but here's the thing. No, but can I tell you something else?
Yeah.
When I was younger, my dad's Buick was stolen. Right, it was stolen in the OTV parking lot. To give you an idea.
my God.
But then out of nowhere,
He's fucking trash, by the way. But continue.
yeah, right.
My dad's Buick was stolen at the OTB parking lot. Buddy, if that's not the trashiest sentence I ever heard, I don't know what the fuck
That's
is.
not getting you into Harvard, I'll tell you that right now. That comes up at the Senate confirmation hearings. You're in trouble.
So 2 weeks later, a cop shows up at her house and he goes, "Oh, your car, my
She
mom
turned up or something?
No. He goes, "Your car was your Caprice Classic station wagon, which is the other car that we had, was stolen and used in a robbery."
What?
And they go, and my mom goes,
pretty
"No,
good.
it's the Buick." And they go, "No." And my mom looks outside.
The
and
Caprice is gone?
and
Holy
it was stolen,
shit.
and it was used to rob King
Cullen!
Cullen.
Oh, baby.
What the
We got a hot
Holy shit.
Can you believe it?
one here. Dude, that's fucking
Triple
nuts.
crown of garbage right there.
Do you believe in miracles?
I asked because I had a cousin when the Eagles were in the Super Bowl.
Right?
He went down to, I guess the game was in Miami or something. It was in Florida, so he went down to Florida to, like, party. You know, he was probably in his early 20s or whatever. And he liked the sauce, was a big boozer.
Yeah.
So the next morning, we're all, like, watching the TV coverage leading up or whatever, and, you know, and they cut to him. They cut to my cousin on, like, the local news. He's got a big black eye, and, like, his fucking nose is all fucked up. And he's like, "Go Birds!" And they're like, "Sir, what happened to your face?" He's like, "You should see her." Huh? We're like, Jesus Christ.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
He's off the sauce now, doing good. But, yeah, everybody was just like, what
Wow.
the fuck?
That is rough. Yeah, so no.
I'm like,
the
dude, you're
answer-
making a domestic violence joke on the local news with a black eye. This guy knows no boundaries.
They just arrest him and he's on the news again.
Yeah,
for
he's on the
being
news
arrested.
again.
Yeah.
That was a joke, I swear.
No. So none of us were ever interviewed on the local news.
Yeah.
Have you or any member of your family ever gone to Jamaica and come back with cornrows in your head? You know what I'm talking about? Spring break situation.
With a couple of beads hanging?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Nobody.
Yeah, all right.
In my family, you mean, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever owned a slip and slide?
Yes.
Oh, that's
We
good.
own one in. Yeah.
That's a poor man's water park right there.
We never got one. we never got one. We weren't allowed to get one.
When we were in East Meadow, we had one.
East
Yeah,
Meadow.
yeah.
Woo.
And I'm pretty sure we had one that like led to like a lawnmower. You know what I'm saying? Like you slipped and you just hit a lawnmower.
Yeah, you'd hit something. Yeah, there's like rocks
there's,
under
like
it and
something
shit.
jagged going
Yeah,
on at the
yeah,
end of the slip and slide.
We used to do. We had a slip and slide, but no hill. But like, so you would just like kind of stop midway through. You know.
That's how we did. We didn't do a hill. We just
it
did on the flat ground.
Yeah, and you would stop halfway through.
Yeah, just
Well,
so anticlimactic.
also too the sprinkler. We'd play in the sprinkler.
Yeah,
a lot.
yeah, no way. That's
fucking
trash. That's trash.
Just tie it to the hose and just jump through it and then jump back through it.
That's what we would do.
Yeah, it was the slow one, right? That would turn and go like the
Yep.
big hand and then would stop and come back.
Yes.
Such
Somebody
dude,
would
that's
sit
not
on it.
fucking white trash fucking holiday. I
We
don't know
would
what
jump
it
to
is.
the sprinkler. I don't think I was happier.
I know, not a care in the world.
Not a
Dive
care
into-
in the world.
You just wanted to time it so you could get it on the way back.
It was like you're going
buddy.
through dimensions.
I know. That was a good time.
But that's pretty trash.
That's like drinking from the hose. You ever drink from the
Oh,
hose?
yeah, the spigot.
absolutely.
Woo!
Out of the spigot.
Right out of the spigot.
It's fantastic.
Look. All right, go, Fatso.
What do I got here? I got a couple of questions. Sean, let me ask you something. When is the 3 liter of soda appropriate?
I would say That's an easy one. At a family party.
Anytime you having company.
An extended a communion, at a first Holy Communion party.
Yeah.
Or just when
a big pizza party or something.
Yeah,
they
big
were
pizza
big.
party.
They had the big mouths on them, the big top, the bigger mouths.
Yes.
Dude, who you talking
It was a bigger,
He's got one on
Describing
him.
a 3-liter to me?
It was a bigger gauge soda.
A bigger gauge. Performance gauge,
15 gauge?
Can we also say this? The appropriate whenever Doritos were present.
There you go.
Oh, buddy.
Man, Doritos and a screaming cold Coke.
But none of the good brands ever did 3 liters, though.
Yeah, they did. Pepsi and Coke did it for
Yeah,
a
they
little
both of
while.
them did it
Really?
back in the day. Yeah.
Every time we had them, it was
Congress
like
got on them.
it was RC
just,
Cola
or
and stuff.
just cola.
Just Cola. It was like the generic brands had
You knew-
the big
good, though.
had the magnums as we called them.
Yes, you knew it was generic when they had 99 cents on the bottle.
Oh yeah,
That
yeah,
price
yeah.
was built in. They were not
yes.
dealing with the markets.
No, there was no margins on that one. It was.
So they're not dealing with the markets.
Oh, that's great. Have
So
you ever?
you-
Oh, sorry. Go.
So no, that's my answer to that.
Yeah.
Was that the right answer or no?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
It's trash.
Well, I
but
mean,
it's
you're
right.
gonna have to, unless you say, I don't know, you went to Harvard or something. There's no way you're bouncing
Yeah, if
back.
your answer was, what's a 3-liter?
Maybe.
Oh my God, kick me out of here.
Have you ever worn a No Fear T-shirt?
No,
Oh, all right.
Tap out? What about
I have
tap out?
tons of fear.
Tap out shirt? You
Nope,
ever
never
tap
tap
out
out
shirt?
You were too old for tap out at that point.
I was too over tap out. but
No Fear was big in the '90s.
Yeah, but I never wore it.
Okay, I had 1 or 2 of them. Trash. And I took pride in wearing it, baby.
Have you ever been stabbed by a parent or sibling? With anything? Pencil, something like that?
No, but my friend had. My friend, his sister tried to stab him with a fork, and I think she did it.
Jesus.
But no, I've never got stabbed by anything. No.
That's pretty good.
But I didn't have. I had 2 sisters, so it's harder.
Yeah, it's a little.
For that to happen, like if I had a brother, probably something would have
Stuff
happened.
to
You
get
didn't
fit-
have a brother?
No,
Oh, you and your brother would have been fucking duking it out.
Oh yeah.
I'd probably
That's
be dead.
all me and
yeah.
my brother did was fight.
Yeah.
All growing up.
We'd be destroying each other. I mean, my sisters never fought. They would just like psychologically fuck me up.
Yeah. Classic girl.
You got to pee. They make like ocean sounds, like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Do you
But
have
that's pretty
do you have a Zippo lighter in your family that would be considered a family heirloom?
Would it be in the will anywhere?
Because
Would it be bequeathed upon somebody?
We got my dad's Zippo from Nam.
Oh man.
Yeah, it says, as I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I fear no evil, for I am the baddest.
He was a
motherfucker
Coolio
in
fan?
the
No
valley.
way.
It really said, yeah.
Yeah, it says that. And then it says United States Navy.
Shout out to Dangerous Minds.
Your dad loved Michelle Pfeiffer. He's like, she's an underrated actress.
She's a good-looking bro. That Coolio ain't too bad either.
He's like, have you seen Grease 2?
Better than the first.
No, so no, not a lighter, but a wallet, dog tags, and my dad's shield from being a correctional.
Oh, that's fucking hardcore.
That's
So
some stuff.
it's
fucking...
that. But those are like actually, they're not
That's
heirlooms.
yeah.
They're like
yeah.
more like family stuff.
Yeah.
Have you ever celebrated a birthday at an Applebee's?
No, but no.
Okay.
So,
That was the go-to
no,
for
but
us.
we weren't. But we would. I don't think I went to Applebee's as a kid. Like there was an Applebee's by us, but I think it came later when I was a teenager.
Yeah, we didn't. Apple, that was shit was.
We would go.
Dude, we went for
We
birthdays.
went to a place called the Car Stop.
We used to go. This might be worse.
Yeah.
Back in the day, we would go to McDonald's. My sister had a birthday party at
Oh,
McDonald's.
yeah. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
No.
With the fucking cake with the sugar figures on
Yeah.
top.
No.
Yes.
Come
yeah,
on.
yeah,
Dude,
yeah,
a birthday at McDonald's is fucking trash.
Come on.
Dude, come on.
But they used to do, and also
No, that is
Parents
fucking
smoking
garbage.
right there with the
Also-
little tinfoil ashtrays.
in
That is
between my
trash.
dad being a cop and a correction officer, he had to do odd jobs. He was a bouncer at a McDonald's on.
Holy shit. Ladies
What
and
the fuck
gentlemen.
kind of what the fuck kind of McDonald's has a bouncer?
Ladies and gentlemen, do not attempt to adjust your headphones. We have an exclusive here on Are You Garbage. If you or a family member ever been a bouncer at McDonald's? Ladies and gentlemen, this is a first in podcasting. Holy shit.
I guess it was a security guard, but like he wasn't a. He didn't have,
I've never been to a
he
McDonald's with a
didn't
security
wear.
guard.
He was a security guard that didn't wear. He didn't wear a security outfit.
He plays by his own set
In
of rules.
Queens, over you can see it. It's not there anymore. But
Locks the play place. Now use can't
It's
leave.
like not Fresh Meadows, like right before. yeah, you can,
Wait, did you know when he would work? And would you be expecting McDonald's when he came home?
I think it was too young. It was when I was younger.
Ah.
So I think I was too little for that.
Oh God,
But he would
that's
bring
nuts.
home. He'd work overnight.
You would have been
home.
hounding him.
Oh my God! I would
Oh
have definitely
my
bothered.
God.
But you didn't really bug him when he came. He work. Well, he would work that in the afternoons. I think when we wouldn't bother him coming home from overnights because he'd be like cranky. That's why. Yeah. So
Stay away.
Stay away from for a
Pop.
couple hours. Let him sleep.
Yeah, that's funny.
But isn't that insane? Yeah, he was
That's
like the
fucking nuts.
security guard, quote unquote. But he didn't have he didn't have the little star thing.
Yeah,
He was just in his regular clothes at the McDonald's. They just
Undercover.
I think they just hired him separately. Like,
Yeah,
it wasn't
just-
McDonald's.
yeah.
It was just the McDonald's
The guy who owned
Oh,
McDonald's.
exactly. Yeah.
Who owned the franchise was like, I need somebody just to be
Yeah.
posted up in here in case something happens.
It was like
Did he have a piece on him?
Springfield Boulevard. What?
Would he have a piece on him?
He might have. That might have been
What
part
do you
of
think?
it.
He's walking in there with his fucking dick in his hand? He ain't got a fucking piece on him.
If I get jammed up, I want to be able to make some action. You know what I mean?
I got a couple of quick ones, and then I got one long one. Kippy, let me hit him with these real quick.
Sure.
3 questions, Sean. Have you ever been to a Sandals?
No.
Have you or any member of your family ever gone hunting with a metal detector? Have you ever used a metal detector, Sean Donnelly? Is there a metal detector in your mother's garage right now?
No, there's not.
I owned one.
I think my buddy of mine had
Looking
one.
to strike it big, huh, loser?
Kippy the one bald man.
I went to my friend to the beach once in Long Island and used his, but it wasn't mine. So I was.
My mother would never go for
that.
it.
That might be worse. If
I
you're
got
the
one
guy,
at Radio Shack.
You're the guy.
$129. That's all I ever wanted.
Yeah. Oh,
I never found
I
shit.
definitely wanted one. I
never
definitely
found
wanted one.
shit. Yeah,
no,
yeah.
you're not gonna find anything because I don't think it's strong enough to find.
No, dude, no, not at all.
It's not like you're gonna be the next. Goody.
I remember I would like test it. I'd like put it next to like a piece of like the car or whatever,
Kippy-
and it wouldn't register.
Kippy wants to be a goonie.
Oh, dude, of course. Who did?
Up there's their time. Down here's Kippy's time.
Who didn't want to be a fuck? I was slow.
Oh, I wanted to be a goon.
I still do.
I'm
You
just
look like Chunk.
Chunk did wear this coat. Oh, I love Chunk. That pizza slice that he got, look like a nice piece of that and a strawberry milkshake. That's what he had when he saw the Fratellis for the first time. They cruised by in a really fast RV.
Fratellis.
Oh, the Fratellis are great.
You know that guy's an entertainment lawyer now.
Yeah.
His name's
Chunk.
Jeff Cohen.
He's like everybody's entertainment lawyer.
He's like-
All
Oh,
the
yes,
comics.
yes.
and he's
Chunk.
super skinny.
That's awesome. Do you currently own any fireworks?
No, I don't.
You sure?
There's not a set of M80s laying at your mom's house or anything.
No, but I was talking about my friends that would the other day how my one friend would just have fireworks.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
one time
That friend was trash.
He would have elephant sticks, was like half a stick of dynamite or
Yeah,
something,
yeah.
and he would make time bombs out of them by putting a cigarette next to it and lighting the
And
cigarette,
and then letting it-
walking away. And then
What the fuck? Jesus Christ.
It was fucking crazy.
Can call the ATF. This guy's fucking. Yikes.
Now, honestly,
Wasn't
now
hooked up to a
if it
frog
was
or
now,
anything, was
he
it?
would be arrested. If it was
Yeah.
now.
Oh yeah.
Domestic terrorism.
Absolutely.
Go ahead, Kip.
You had mentioned your family's cars. Had they ever had bumper stickers on them?
Yes, definitely.
What were they?
I don't remember. That's the only thing.
Yeah,
but they
so
definitely.
that's not a good sign, though.
No.
Any bumper sticker's never good.
No. I think it was like, to be honest, it might have been a used car that we bought that came with a bumper sticker.
And you didn't
And
take
just
it off.
left
That's
it
fucking
on.
trashy.
So it might have been like, Nixon 70s. I don't know. Whatever it is. But
Vote
but
for Ross?
I can't remember what it was, but
But you had them.
we definitely had a car.
My pop's got a couple of T-shirts that say, if you can read this, thank a teacher. If you can read this in English, thank a veteran.
Jeez. Wow. That's
Wow.
hardcore.
Yeah, it's fucking
If you own
hard.
this, you're garbage. It should say. Yikes.
Have you or any member of your family ever gone to like a state fair or a fair or something like that and
yeah.
purchased anything that was being demonstrated at the fair?
Oh.
Like a live
Yeah.
demonstration.
Oh, yes. Well, no, yes. We used to go to Jersey Shore for
Curly cutter or something like that?
No, it was like, you mean like
Like
some
a
kind-
product.
Oh,
Yeah.
a product? No, but we would get like they would have like that like the swirly art, and we would get that.
Oh,
that kind of
yeah.
thing. It
Like
was
sand art, or like it would
Yeah,
be like
sand art.
It was on a piece of
Oh,
paper with like the spray,
Yes,
the wheel art,
yeah,
or
the
something
wheel
it was
art.
called.
It
Yeah,
was garbage. Is what it was called. Fucking trash is what it was called.
Here, give me $15 and go throw this out in 6 months.
When I was real little, for some reason, we went to this like state fair, and like we're expecting like a state fair, fucking
Dude, the Pennsylvania State Fair at the racetrack in Bensalem.
Maybe
is
that's where it was.
fucking second to none. I got
a corn dog girl there. I'm telling you,
Dude, funnel cake, and I would win knives. I would just go. I love
Win
knives. I
knives?
love knives.
Oh man,
I also did this. We used to go. We would have fairs by us, but it was all it was Italian stuff. It was all
Yeah.
through the church. We wouldn't have state fairs.
That's
we would
good
have
stuff.
We would have like they'd have rides and stuff, and then I'd go to Jersey Shore, and they had the Kingsburg Boardwalk in Jersey Shore, which is like not great, but we would go and they had the giant slide, that giant yellow slide or whatever it was. But
with
you'd win.
with the burlap carpet underneath.
Yes,
it?
yes.
Oh, that thing was
The
garbage.
potato sacks.
Potato sack.
Oh man, that thing.
And then we would
fat kid crying, fucking can't go down it.
That was me.
yeah, and then we'd win tickets. And with my tickets one time, I got fart spray at the. And it was one of the best days of my life. Up until that point.
It was May 25th.
You know what it was? It was I got fart spray and snaps.
Oh,
Snaps.
those
are
snaps,
bad.
man.
And
Snaps
snakes.
were-
Remember snakes? You like the snakes and they'd grow?
Oh yeah.
Snakes were big
but
too.
snaps I loved. Snaps.
Loved a good
Remember you
snap.
always had a friend that would just take the snap
Yeah,
and do it in his
his
finger,
hand.
and you're like, that kid's
That
invincible.
yeah, he's a man.
He's a man.
My dad one time we went to like some kind of state fair and it was all demonstrations and like we got like a potato thing that like swirled around. But it's classic. My dad. We go to this one thing and this guy's selling like some kind of product for the car, like to clean the car.
Yeah.
And it's like the ShamWow guy. He's got like the headset on, just like a real piece of shit.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
just some dirtbag. He's got a crowd of fucking young families in the early '80s crowded around him, like he's a fucking miracle worker. Like, oh my god! But I remember standing next to my dad, and my dad leans over to my mom. He goes, "That's fucking bullshit." The guy hears him. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, through this fucking shitty megaphone, you hear, "What's that, sir? You say it's bullshit?"
Not today, pal.
And my dad, like, we ended up buying like 2 cases of this shit. Fucking sat in our garage for fucking 25 years. That's how good of a guy my dad was.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
My dad went through a phase where he was ordering items
Off the TV?
Well, no, from the Lillian Vernon catalog.
Who the
What
fuck?
the fuck is that?
I was a
Some
man.
girl, some lady in your neighborhood.
Yeah, it was just a lady down the block. No, and he would get like little stuff, like the pillow that had a spot for the remote, like that kind
Oh,
of thing.
that thing.
And
Like
he
a-
loved it for like
Yeah,
a year.
yeah,
He's
yeah,
buying
yeah.
bullshit from this website.
Did you ever own a
Well, not
football
website,
phone?
It was a catalog. What?
Did you ever own a football phone? Or a
No.
cheeseburger phone?
No, we had a Garfield phone.
Oh, I had a Garfield phone. Garfield phone was big.
It was huge.
I might have had a Snoopy phone, I think. I think it was Snoopy.
We had a Garfield. My sister had a Garfield phone,
That's
and she
fucking
loved it.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I got one more, and then we got to wrap it up.
Yeah,
I
we
think.
gotta wrap it up.
Has anyone in your family ever taken a couch or any other piece of furniture out of the trash and taken it home?
Now, what's the trash? If you're driving, see, in neighborhoods, they have, please take. You can take it.
That's trash.
nice thing.
That's if it's on the curb, it's
So
trash.
this is literally a garbage question to finish.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. Like a patio furniture, a couch for the garage was always big in my neighborhood.
You're not talking about a yard sale.
Not a. Well, I mean, come on, yard sales are fucking trash.
What?
If you're selling your shit to a bunch of other losers who can't afford to buy new shit, you're trash.
I like a nice yard sale on a Saturday morning.
Yeah,
Cup of coffee.
I agree, but it's trash.
Find some old books.
I'll say this.
You're
not,
looking for cash.
Not to my knowledge. No.
No, okay.
But we would go to garage sales and yard sales all the time
Yeah.
and get stuff from there.
Yeah.
So my dad might have grabbed something from somewhere.
Yeah, you're like driving
without
through, you
me
see
knowing.
something, you throw it in park real quick, you know?
Yeah.
Call up your uncle with a pickup, say,
I'll tell
get
you this
here quick,
much.
I'm on 3rd Street.
Maybe he didn't pull the trigger, but I was definitely in the car with him where he
Backed up to take a look
Yeah,
at
exactly.
I love it.
It's pretty trashy when you have things in your front lawn that say, like, you know, you can have this for $200 or best offer.
OBO.
Or BO is
oh,
fucking
yeah,
garbage.
that's
I'll tell you another driving thing real quick, and it's not related, but it's pretty funny. I was driving in the car in the Buick with my dad once. We're in Garden City, which is like the rich town where I went to school there, but I grew up in the town next door.
Mm-hmm.
And they had a gazebo where people are taking like wedding photos.
Uh-huh.
And so we drive by.
Hit him with the fart spray?
No.
You smelt it, you dealt it.
drive by my dad.
You like to fade out on that
Fucking
one?
loses.
My dad slows down. I think he's going to be like, congratulations, whatever it is. He slows down, rolls down the window with me in the car and goes, sucker! And then just keeps driving. And you would have thought
He was feeling great
prior.
that day.
He fucking lost his
Yeah, it was the
shit.
best day of his life.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
He freaked out.
Ah, that's fucking.
That's great.
That's a beautiful. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Because you could tell he was feeling great that day.
Oh, my God. He felt fantastic. He thought it was the funniest thing in the world. I'm like, you know I'm not 40, right? You know I don't know.
Yeah,
about,
this
I don't
isn't-
get marriage jokes.
I don't get long-term relationship commitment jokes.
Yeah. I don't have a girlfriend yet.
Holy shit, gang. What an episode. Sean Donnelly, thank you so much for sitting in with us. Kippy, what kind of business we got here?
I just want to real quick give a shout out to the people that left us 5-star reviews.
Yes.
Shout out to Beast, Big Gay Ant, Spuds McGillicuddy, Kim Sue, Baseball Freak, El Stoltz, Sully, Foul Bundy, FMSBK, Noro, Lenny Penny, Scroobs, JMF, Slappy O'Pappy, Court Can't Win, and Gutter Sloth.
Wow.
Also, if you have any questions for the game you want us to ask, you can email rugarbage@gmail.com.
Yes.
Or hit us up on any social media.
And play along at home. If you answered yes to any of the questions that we asked Sean today, you're
fucking trash.
You're trash. And that's okay because we're all trash. And I'll tell you what, I didn't think Sean Donnelly was trash.
But he is.
But he's garbage.
Oh, man.
And we're all garbage.
Can we say I'm refuse?
Yes. He's bouncing back. He was trash.
We love you guys. Please hit the subscribe button on YouTube, okay? Subscribe to us on iTunes. If you have Androids, Kippy, where can they find the
Google
podcast?
Play. It's on anything. Google Play, iHeartRadio,
and you
Stitcher.
can subscribe on all that stuff.
Laughable.
Subscribe to everything, please. Give us a rate. Give us a review. Give us a 5-star. And, Kippy, we'll read your names in the podcast. And we appreciate you guys. And keep supporting us. Keep watching. Are You Garbage? Sean Donnelly, thank you so much.
Anything to plug? Plug away.
Yeah, I have a podcast called Defend Your Movie and a radio show on Sirius called Celebrate every Wednesday at 4 on Channel 99.
Perfect.
Kip?
Check out Donnelly. Just check me out, Kevin Ryan Comedy, on all social media and kevinryancomedy.com.
Very nice. Good stuff. Congratulations on the show, by the way.
Yeah.
It's a new show.
Yes, it is.
Celebrate. Good stuff. Guys,
Thank
you
you
so much.
Thanks.
We'll see you next week.
See ya. Ooh, thanks,
I
Shawnee.
didn't rush the plugs. I didn't rush the plugs, did I?
No, yeah. It's always
Damn,
the.
I feel like I'm fucking sweating my balls.
I think it's hot in here.
Yeah.